Hey, good morning. I was just reminded of yesterday, if you give a youth athlete a snack, he's probably going to do pretty good that day. But if you teach them what types of snacks to have on a regular basis, they're always going to be prepared for themselves, even when you can't get it to them. Hey, I just wanted you to know I got two things to share with you today. In the Christmas spirit, this is this is Coach Gary from Athletic Fuel Tank. Hey, I just wanted to remind you that phytonutrients are just the nutrients that we find in our plants every day, the foods that we eat, and then they have so many different benefits for our lives. But one of the benefits, we're going to go with red first. Merry Christmas. Carotenoids or carrots, anoids, right? They're good for heart and lung health, right? So like anything red that you eat is going to give you support for those things. Now there's so many different things about phytonutrients. There's soluble and insoluble vitamins. There's, a lot of different things. But making sure that your child gets anywhere, usually from 4 to 10. Everybody says a little bit different, but the research shows the more you plate your food, your plate with fruits and vegetables, the more beneficial those natural occurring vitamins and nutrients are beneficial to the body. And then, of course, we have our greens, right? Everyone loves greens. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, right? But not green Sour Patch, right? These luteins or sulforaphanes are really good for bones and teeth, growth, and strengthening. So, you don't want your kid to get injured and get a broken bone. Green leafy vegetables. You could probably tell them that. I think the real point is, sharing with you today is that having an opportunity to have a conversation with your kids. It's really hard in a very fast pace going on right now. It's hard for you parents, mom and dad, and trying to help your kids understand, okay, well, we have to eat right because it's good for our sports. And when it's very difficult, because a lot of times we have trouble eating right. And I found that too. And getting kids to try new things and eat appropriately is kind of hard. So, you can even say it's almost it's in a pandemic state to where that all across the world kids struggle with these eating habits. And right now, with competitions being on lockdown and a very few of us having the opportunity to get out there, it's difficult for us to be locked in, not getting the exercise we need, not participating in competitions on a regular basis, and it's a struggle for some of us. So what I really wanted to point out is understanding that it's the mindset. It's understanding that a child needs to be shown a few things and taught why it's important, how it's important, when it's important. When does an athlete eat better or eat worse? Or is there a time an athlete can cheat? Is there appropriate time for an athlete to get everything they need in a daily? Do they need to eat all the colors of the rainbow of all fruits and vegetables in one day? And research shows that's not necessarily true. But a good, balanced, and an adequate meal is going to give that athlete their ability to fill their athletic fuel tank, to train daily, and to build from that for performance and regaining recovery at the end of their performance. And I think these things are vital, and we need to understand that that's what's important for these youth athletes, is that they learn how their body works, what benefits their body, what helps them recover, and what makes them perform better on a daily basis. Sometimes kids be like, "Oh, I don't feel good today. I ate too many hot Cheetos and my stomach's upset." And you're like, "Really? How's that happening?" So I really think the understanding of limiting some of those things, but not cutting them out. They're still kids, right? But letting them understand that there's a balanced approach in how we want to attack the foods for our body to create the strengthening and the nutrition and the value we need to be competitive athletes on a regular basis. Hey man, I really appreciate your time today. I'm Coach Gary with Athletic Fuel Tank. I just wanted to give you a few messages. Well, I taught you about red and green today, And I'm going to come back with purple, and then we, of course, have our yellow and our whites. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.